Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us on one cool A video, man. We're talking about an FJ Cruiser, which first off is a fabulous vehicle. Second off, finding restored ones that aren't rusted to death, okay, is even harder to find. And then finding ones the way you want it built in modern kind of terms is even better. And I'm going to show you what we're talking about when we walk around this car. There's so many features on here. There's 2 window stickers, so if you came here, you'd see there's 2 full window stickers of descriptions, all right? So we start off with a 76 Land Cruiser. At the end of its run, which makes these more valuable, the later ones are always more valuable, okay? In the colors, I think, as well. So we look at the red on this car, and I want to say, if we could, come on up here, and I'd like to show you some quality of paint, all right? The paint's a little bit thicker on here, and the reason why, I'm pointing out to you that it's not super clear like you see some show cars. There's a reason for that. You want the paint to be thicker on here so that you could go four-wheeling if you wanted to. You want to take it in the woods and not worry about the paint coming off in huge pieces. All right, if a stick hits this, it's not going to destroy the body and your $50,000 paint job. Again, I'm not saying this is a bad paint job. I'm saying the paint job's done the right way, and that's the way you want that done. All right. So the hood latches look great. So we have upgraded wheels and tires in here. Inside here, we have disc brakes. Here's a big feature that most people don't know about Land Cruisers, and most of them did not have power steering. Power steering is actually a big deal, and I find driving tends to be easier. And how you know it has power steering, okay, is the steering box on these is on the outside of the body. How strange is that, right? It's weird. But here you can see the lines are plumbed for power steering, okay? And this is the power steering kit that would be there. New bumper. The underneath of this is all detailed and painted, all right, during the restoration process. And then we ordered a couple other things while we're finishing the detail on the car. The couple of things that we ordered the new lenses because they just became available. They weren't available for a while, so we have the front and rear lenses. And a couple small little pieces we'll be bolting on. I just wanted to get the video out there so somebody could drive this and get rolling with it, all right? So I think the wheel and tire selection looks great. All right, dual exhaust on here. Well, why does it have dual exhaust if it's just a plain old 6-cylinder? Well, you're right. We're going to find that out. All right, back here, another nice piece. How you doing? A spare tire. And a spare tire is not just for looks. You get stuck out in the woods or something like that, man, you want an extra tire because being out there, it's tough to call AAA in the middle of Pennsylvania and find somebody to come see you. All right, barn doors open up like this. We're going to look at that. All new emblems and call outs. And the glass, okay? A lot of people don't know this. You probably do, but maybe you don't, and maybe I'll be able to tell you something new, is that this right here comes off, all right? You can take this off. It's bolted around here and on the other side and at the front header right there, and you can take this off, and they sell a soft top conversion kit for it. We have a soft top here, a white one right now, or we have lots of these that we've sold in the past. And you can see the soft top on it as well. So this you get the best of both worlds. In the winter, you get all this in here, and you can have the soft top too. The great thing about this is this has the original style seating in the back, so you can take the kids with you, another couple. This is a really fun vehicle. But we're going to look under the hood because I want to show you what makes a Land Cruiser better than another Land Cruiser. So let's check that out. All right, always a good time to bring some friends around, tell them to look under the hood of your car. They'll undo that latch, and then they'll, oh, the hood doesn't open, I don't know how. And they'll search for hours looking for the lift. I'm going to show you now so that you're not embarrassed, or if you own this, you know exactly where it is. It's hidden right here. Boom. All right. Okay, come on up in here. And let me show you a couple things real quick. Look what's in here. This is incredible. Chevrolet V8. And why is that a big deal? Well, first off, this is an easy assembly. Look how easy it fits in there. There's still a ton of room left, all right? Still allows power disc brakes to be in here, but some cool features underneath are, that you didn't ask about, are it does have power steering, all right? Look at the suspension's been modified as well. But this also has fuel injection too. Inside here, you turn the key, you fire it up, it's not carbureted. One other great feature, whoa, air conditioning. These things hardly ever came with air conditioning because the 6-cylinder couldn't handle the power steering, the power brakes, the air conditioning, 4 or 5 people inside. There was no power left to be had, especially if you wanted to go off-road. This solves all of those problems. Here you get 300 reliable horsepower. It's probably more. I just like to say 300, which is probably double what it was originally, all right? And anybody who gets double the horsepower is always going to be happy, okay? Big giant aluminum radiator here, all right? With electric fans so that you can idle in traffic all day. You want to go to a car show and sit there. You want to leave the AC on while you sit inside. and send text messages all day. If that's what you want to do, you could do that. All right? Okay. Anyway, part of the fun of being inside though is it has a great stereo too. All right, so this, like this, and just these nice little touches, man. This is just cool. I love just latching the hood. I do it all the time because it's not like a regular car where you just slam it and you walk away. You gotta like finalize a little bit. And then you got these right here, which are kind of cool, and this will allow you to fold the windshield down, okay? And then you would hook it to these right here, all right? And that would put the windshield here, and the windshield wiper motor versus other cars, they're usually inside here. The windshield wiper motor is part of here, so when you fold it down, it's all attached, all right? And then you can fold this down here and go for a cruise. So theoretically, you could take off the top, fold down the windshield, and you're naked. Just like riding around with nothing on, right? You know what? That's the next video we do. I'm gonna take everything off. I'm gonna wheel right on down the road. Hey! I'll be in prison for probably 30, 60, 90 days. And you probably won't buy it because seeing the horrible disfigured self nude will just give you a setback, and you don't want that. All right, so I'm gonna put this back and we're gonna totally regress and forget everything that I said. How about we do this? Let's move to the back of the car because inside this car is awesome in the back, and I want you to see that. All right, cool. We were talking about a couple parts that were on order too. These taillight lenses, I believe we have found as well, so they either will be on here, or if you get it before they arrive, we can just mail them to you, okay? All right, so this right here, believe it or not, this setup is really expensive because it's not just the tire. The wheel and tire alone is almost 500 bucks, okay? Just the wheel and tire. This right here, okay? It would be nice if you could buy it on your own, and that would be $400 or $500, but you can't. You have to buy the whole bumper assembly because it's on a bearing and it's pivoting, and so this whole thing right here, what you're looking at, is like 2,500 bucks for everything, which is really a nice little feature. Again, the air conditioning, all the other stuff, all right? Okay, so let's check out the inside here. All right, so check this out. This is kind of cool because what you can do is, look at this. The kids love to sit back here, man. How often and what kind of car in the world can offer you this kind of seating? And if you want to use it for hauling or something else, these right here fold out of the way, okay? This already has seat belts in it for the people in the back, so you don't have to add that to your price list. It's already included, all right? And that makes for a really, really nice headrest in the front because these are upgraded seats, so everything is a lot more comfortable, everything's a lot more updated, all right? Okay, there you go. And that, my friends, is how it's done. All right, so come on and join me in here for a minute. This is really nice. Got a little handle right here, okay? For old people like myself to get in. Hi, Sonny. All right, this diamond plate inside looks great. A lot of this is upgraded inside, so we'll take a minute and look at that. But first off, the seats are really, really comfortable, and they're firm. They hold you in place. All right, upgraded Pioneer digital sound system right here. This I left on here because it's so cool. I just love that piece. All right, original twin stick levers for the 4-wheel drive, 4 low, 4 high. All right, full VDO gauges right here. Oil, fuel, water. It's got tack in it. All right, custom Grant GT wheel. Little decent stuff like that. And this is nice too because if you go 4-wheeling in this, I can pull this out of gear. All right, this is actually a slapstick shifter. And the way it works is you pull it back into there into first, and then you just smack it forward each time. Okay, and that's as far as it'll go. It won't go into neutral, and you can't make a mistake with it. And it goes through those gears there to get it into park there, and just like that. So it's pretty easy to use. Air conditioning right here, which we talked about. All right, and the one thing I do really like about this is most old vehicles have carburetors and stuff, and they work fine for them. But today's fuel injection is really very nice, and to find cars that are fuel injected, all right, makes a really big deal because it doesn't smell like gas in the car. You don't get some of the fumes. You don't get the drivability issues, whether it's hot or it's cold. You just turn it on, hit the key, and it fires right up. And it makes a nice little purr as it's nice. So you get some comfort here. The stereo, the air conditioning, the fuel injection, the disc brakes, power steering. Man, you couldn't do this with a regular Land Cruiser, work the wheel with one hand. Are you kidding me? No way. All right, so we've gone down a list of things on this FJ that we talked about. Let me just recap real quick. 350 V8, heavy duty automatic, upgraded axles, drivetrain and things like that, air conditioning, fuel injection, power steering, power disc brakes, all right? This may sound like a normal 2016 to 2025 new car, but it's not. This is a 76 Land Cruiser that's loaded up and a lot of fun. We're talking a 40-year-old vehicle, but with modern conveniences too. Pioneer digital sound system. It's exactly the way you'd build it yourself, but you'd spend a significantly more amount of money getting it done, and it'd be 2 or 3 years before you got to drive it. The truth of the matter is, you could drive this weekend if you wanted to. Anyway, call us, 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this awesome Land Cruiser.